Okay, hey guys, just a bit of an update here. Just wanted to show you guys the bike because I'm doing a complete teardown of it at the moment. It's a mess right now. I'm basically putting it on the road at the moment, so I am doing a complete teardown of the bike, inspecting all of the parts and replacing all of the ones that show wear and things like that. Partially disassembling it, partially reassembling it, adding all of the electrical components that I'm going to need to make it road legal, like indicators, speedo, things like that, and then I'll finish up the reassembly with it all looking like brand new, with all the parts fully functional and everything like that. But obviously it doesn't look like that at the moment. I've got all my bodywork stacked up on a step ladder. I don't know whether you can actually see that. I should be getting new plastics anyway, because I've got like the outline of the old graphics on there because of the sun sort of fading the plastics and things like that. I got my fork guards down there, you probably can't see that. Everything is pretty much gone on the front end, minus the steering stem, which I need to remove. I've got my handlebars down here. I should be getting new bars as well. This thing when it's done is going to be like absolutely awesome. I got front wheel components up here. I got my front wheel down there. I got my front brake system up on a box up there for some reason. I got my suspension forks back here, leaned up against the box. Just going to give them a quick inspection and then put them back together once I've replaced the steering stem, because unfortunately there's a bolt that sort of sheared clean off. It's the back right one that holds on the mudguard, and I believe it would fail an MOT pretty much instantly. So I'm going to replace it anyway. They're usually quite expensive, which sucks, but I don't think they're too bad second hand. So I've got to see how it goes. But yeah, I got my throttle and clutch system and stuff like that down there. God. Oh, I've got my top clamps down there. But yeah, I'm in the middle of taking the front end apart at the moment, and then I'm going to inspect it all, clean it, replace all the damaged parts, and then I'm going to put it partially back together, and then I'll start on the engine. I'll pull that clean out, pull out the radiator system and the exhaust and everything like that, and I'll place that up on my worktop up here. Obviously I'll clear up some space, and I'll leave that out for the minute. I'll take the rear end off completely so it's stripped just back to the frame, but then I'll put the rear swing arm back on and put the front suspension back on, so I've got a rolling chassis. I'll do like a really detailed clean and polish up of the chassis, put the engine back in once I've done a couple of repair bits on it. I know that it needs clutch bearing replacements at the moment because it's rattling like crazy. Yeah, and then I'll start putting the subframe back on, engine back in, all the little things like that, and then install all the electrical components and finish it up. I should have it on the road by February, I'm hoping. Although it might be a bit high in horsepower. Apparently these have got about 40 brake horsepower, and the limit for a 17-year-old is 15, so I'm going to have to either figure something out or just stick L plates on it and hope it works. Right, cheers guys.